For the fourth time this season and the third time in a fortnight, these two great clubs meet again. It was on this ground just 10 days ago that Manchester City won 2-0 in the Cup. Since then, Liverpool have also been knocked off the top of the First Division, and that may well be a key factor here. In the Cup, City had to win. There was no other trophy left for them this season. Now it's Liverpool who must win if they're not to lose more ground in the most prized competition of all. Let's just have a quick check on the Liverpool team. No changes in the defence today. Tommy Smith, who was recalled last week, keeps his place at number 4. But in midfield, Phil Thompson, 19 only last month, comes back in place of Brian Hall. And at number 10, Steve Highway gets a quick recall in place of John Toshak, the club's leading scorer. But Liverpool now know the size of the problem. They saw in the Cup replay just how much the Manchester City youngsters have grown up. Players like Tony Towers, the man who really commanded the midfield and probably had the best game he's ever had for Manchester City in that replay. Players like Derek Jeffries, so cool and poised in the middle of the back four. And players like young Willie Donachie, the Scottish international. As they grow up alongside the established Manchester City stars, this looks a fine City side. So it could be quite some game here this afternoon. That's the check on the full City lineup. No change from last week. Freddie Hill the sub. Clive Thomas from Treorchy in the Rhondda Valley, a FIFA referee in charge of this match. The teams have changed ends and Liverpool will kick off. They're in their usual all red. Manchester City in the white shorts. This is Chris Lawler. The overall figures absolutely level between these two teams this season. They've each won a match 2-0, and the first cup game, of course, was a 0-0 draw. Booth. Keegan to Hughes. Thompson. Lindsay out on the left there. Borsma up ahead of him. And there Keegan, nodded out by Tommy Booth. Steve Highway to take the throw in. Relatively mild afternoon and the pitch quite firm in spite of all the odd weather we've had during the week. Highway's throw in, straight up in the air by Jeffries. That's a corner. No, it's not. Tony Book saved it from going, but it's another throw in. Long one this time from Highway, headed on by Keegan, but cleared. Summerby to Jeffries. Doyle. And after a minute and a half, that's the first time the ball has been out of the Manchester City half of the field, and it will go straight back in because the referee has given a free kick to Liverpool. Or no, he's given a throw. Highway. Busiest man so far, Highway with the throws, varying them well. The last one long, that one short, and Keegan penalised for backing in. Donachie. Hughes to Lawler. Jeffries, Colin Bell, and the crowd start to warm up a bit as Manchester City still at the moment searching for anything higher than second gear. And not finding it with that pass from Bell. And there's the first touch of the ball for Ray Clements. Towers and Smith and Lee, and the free kick given against Lee just for turning his hip as Tommy Smith came in for the header, and that was what sent Tommy Smith flying off balance. Jeffries too fast for Callaghan. Good ball by Towers to Summerby. Now Towers to Bell. Marsh. Booker's gone down the right. Again the move slows to walking pace. Bit of acceleration from Lee. Ball rebounds off Hughes to Book. Goes on to Doyle. And back out again to Book. And they cannot find a way through. Over the top now. Bell. Bell again. Well, that's a couple of shots in as many minutes from Colin Bell. One was a couple of feet wide of one post, and that was about the same distance wide of the other. It's the first time, though, we'd really seen Ray Clements moving in any great haste, or caused to move in any great haste. He's been very much in command so far of all that he's been asked to do. Push by Doyle, hand against Emlyn Hughes' shoulder. The link up between midfield and defence in covering on both sides has been good, and that's led to a lot of square passing. And it hasn't been all that exciting to watch. Smith. Good ball by Lee. Clements right out of goal, doing the sweeper's job again. Callaghan. Highway. Callaghan again, and once again now the ball well inside Manchester City's half, but they've got 10 men behind the ball. Book. Highway ran it over the line. It's time the linesman insisting on his territorial rights. Smith. Hacked upfield by Book, but straight into enemy hands, as it were. Now Highway with the first chance of a run and a cross, and it comes off Doyle for a corner. Five minutes to go to half-time, the third Liverpool corner. Grateful for small statistics in this game. Header by Towers, out for another corner. Liverpool have got Lloyd up in that penalty area. Just on the line there, in front of Joe Corrigan. Book by the near post. Corrigan's got it. No chance for Summerby to make anything of that. Borsma and Booth. Lloyd. Doyle finding Summerby. And the ball ran off his arm and off his body for a throw in. wasn't a deliberate handball. No, it's a throw that's been given. Booth making himself available for the throw. Clears a bit of space for Lee. Towers. Somerby. Lee letting it run on for Donachie. Bell trots out to try and make a gap for Donachie. Pushes it through to Marsh and back out to Bell. And he's past Smith, and Smith brought him down when it looked as though he knew he'd been beaten. Thompson and Smith making a mini wall. Marsh is at the near post, marked by Hughes. There is Booth! Tommy Booth does it again. Scorer of one of the goals in the cup replay. And it was from a free kick in almost exactly that position before. Somerby, and there's Booth. Almost a replica of the incident which gave them the goal that Booth scored, although in the replay he got it with his foot, a bit nearer the far post. So 1-0 now to Manchester City. And that may well give the game some of the life that it's been lacking. Certainly it's made it seem as though 30,000 people have just suddenly woken up. Book. Marsh. Tackled from behind by Lloyd. A minute to go to half-time. Somerby, again one of those well-flighted crosses. What a superb save by Clements from Lee. Well, Ray Clements sat on the bench and watched Shilton do it all for England on Wednesday. But that was England class. Terrific shot by Lee. Somerby with the corner. Towers. Callaghan. Out of play. So the ball hoiked back for the throw-in, taken by Bell to Donachie. We're now in injury time in the first half. Marsh in the position where he always likes to turn it on, just on the edge of the box. Somerby finding a way past Lawler, cut out by Thompson. And there's the half-time whistle. And all the excitement of this first half, after 40 minutes of probing and tentative, cautious play by both sides, in which the midfields cancelled each other out, finally settled by that man just walking through the picture, Tommy Booth, heading in a free kick from Mike Somerby 5 minutes from half-time to give Manchester City a lead that could easily have been doubled had it not been for Ray Clements making a really superb save from Francis Lee. As it is, a 2-goal advantage would probably have misrepresented the margin between the two teams. That then is the situation as they go in at half-time. 1 goal in it, Manchester City 1, Liverpool 0. Oh, that's all right. I was playing for time, so that was all right. Yeah, suddenly just got exciting in the last 5 minutes. You could, yes, cut from the first goal kick up to 40 minutes. Yeah. Was it really? Oh golly. Oh, that's impossible, isn't it? I mean, and a classic example of it. It'll be Manchester City then to begin the second half in a strong position with a goal advantage, and recent form very much on their side. This is not one of Liverpool's lucky grounds. They won here only once in their last 9 visits, and Manchester City only beaten here in their first home game of the season. Since then, 12 wins and 4 draws. And good form home and away over the last 4 months, in which they've been beaten only at Leeds and Newcastle. Liverpool without a win for 5 games, and very, very anxious to keep themselves in the First Division chase with a point or 2 here. Trip by Thompson, free kick to Manchester City. Summerby. Doyle. Lee letting it go on. Bell out to Donachie. This is Doyle. Again, an attempt at the 1-2 that doesn't work. Lawler. So it'll be a goal kick. Highway extricated himself well there, but City just closed round him in a blue blanket. First corner of the second half then, falling to Liverpool. That's aimed for Lloyd's head and touched away just by the tips of Corrigan's fingers. Hughes, blocked by Jeffries. Lee, brought down by Borsma, who is going to be booked. Borsma had a very severe talking to in the first half, and I think that he himself may just a little feel that he was slightly unlucky on both occasions. Tommy Booth, who's becoming a scourge of Liverpool, 3 goals this season, 2 of them scored against Liverpool. So that's Lee back in the action, and play restarting with a free kick taken by Joe Corrigan. Book brought into the game by Marsh. Summerby. Bell, lovely little push on for Towers. Marsh, so cheeky by Marsh. Flights those gentle ones aimed to leave the goalkeeper groping at nothing with such skill. On that occasion he just misjudged it, I'd guess by less than 6 inches. Booth's header with Lloyd going in to challenge him. And an attempt by Highway that looked as though it went off a defender's boot. They certainly thought they should have had the corner then. Jeffries, Towers. Now Willie Donachie and the left flank free in front of him. Lloyd, good header. Referee turning down Marsh's appeal that he was held, and here's a good break by Borsman. Jeffries. Bell, and they've caught those back four square this time. Lee, good save again by Clements. What a goalkeeper this man is. City have tried and tried to catch that back four square, and that time there was plenty of room for them to do it. Lee was the man who made the break, and Lee puts all his power behind his shots, and twice in this game it's taken saves of the highest class from Clements to foil him. That one was only marginally less good than the first one, and the first one was stupendous. Somerby's corner to the near post wins another one. Put out by Tommy Smith. Again from Somerby, this time deeper, and that was meant for Booth, who was pushed. Well, an indirect free kick has been given, and Marsh wanting to take it quickly. The defenders won't go back. There's no doubt that Booth was bumped out of the way as he came for that to meet that corner, and now somebody's going to be booked. Tommy Smith is volunteering his name. And I wonder now if City will try and catch them with a quick one while they're still trying to form up. 3/4 of the game gone. Sort of red convention being held on the line, and Clements coming round in front of them because there was no other way he could see the ball. Now they can't score direct from this. Oh, it nearly worked. It was Booth who was the man to come in on it, and he's now in a little bit of a bundle with Thompson, and they're all in it suddenly. Lloyd is the peacemaker there, keeping Smith and Booth apart. And Mr. Thomas is going to want to talk to more people now. Smith and Booth are the men he's talking to. I think he's already booked Smith. Not sure who ticked who off there. And now the book comes out, and he's sending Smith off. He was left with no option if Smith said something to him, because he'd already booked him for the incident on the goal line. Smith then argued with him when he was sorted out with Booth, and if he made another comment after that, he really, I suppose, was asking for trouble, and Mr. Thomas has sent him off. Liverpool are now going to take the opportunity to make a substitution. They're bringing Brian Hall on and taking Steve Highway off. Brian Hall, who played against Arsenal last week. Ball went over the line. It's a Liverpool throw. Lloyd. Booth. Marsh. Foul has been given. It's a free kick to Liverpool. Straight sorted out. Good header by Keegan. Hall. Borsma. Oh, he did that well. Virtually Brian Hall's first touch of the game makes a goal for Phil Borsma. And how well he took it. Spinning and hitting it first time. Starting with this free kick. The nod down. Hall just prods it forward and Borsma turns and sticks it past Corrigan, and so the 10 men are back in the game. 1-1 now. Phil Borsma's 10th goal of the season. A sandwich on Marsh. Doyle with the free kick. Aim for Booth's head, and it looked as though he was obstructed by Lloyd then. But right across the far side of the penalty area, referee could well have been unsighted. By Booth, holding Keegan down as he jumped. Lawler. Kevin Keegan to Hall. Thompson. Towers. Johnny Book. Good interception by Doyle. Bell. Corrigan. Donachie, sorry. Lee.